Alright guys, we are live back from college football 25. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all my subscribers, returning subscribers, new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that catch a replay. I'm in the comment section in the chat. Without further ado, welcome to Sound Live.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves.
Yo, what's up, Jada? What's going on, man? Salute. Shout out to you. Yo, what's up, John Paul?
Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next.
First series of the Phillies, first game of the series for the Phillies.
First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake.
Yo, Johnny, what up, bro? Shout out to you, Johnny, man. How you doing, man? Y'all go check out Johnny Appleweed's channel if y'all hadn't already.
This is Bryson Stott.
Hit that like on the way in.
Slap the
Hey,
other
appreciate
way,
the
foul.
share, Johnny. Shout out to
Strider,
you.
a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in
How
a
you doing this
changeup.
Thursday afternoon?
The 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got a run on first here. God damn.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man at first, one away. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And Schwartz strikes out. It's the bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a foul ball. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. Ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler turns to the right on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. This to third. And that will end the inning.
And they're the first inning, folks.
And the Braves go down. Second inning set to go. And here comes Alec Boehm. Strider back to work. Late swing fouled off. Boehm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. Fails another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Strider winds and deals. That one missed.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch.
1 ball.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Brandon Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh,
he was
man.
all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Throw it.
Throw on to Olsen, and that is the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olsen. Lifted in the air, right field. Wilson. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And that one ripped into right. Wilson hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough.
And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score, and the
Please
Phillies
get
take the lead.
fucking ball.
And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. So here is Bryce Harper. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lined, and that's a base hit. Turner comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Harper at first, one gone. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Tosses to first. Out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
that play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number.
Yo,
especially
Shadow,
when
what's
you're
up,
not
bro?
getting results, bro.
Appreciate the like, man. Shout out to you. How you doing, Shadow, man?
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one away.
Feeling? Push on, I heard that.
And
I never heard of that
is
game.
Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Turner.
Damn it.
Slings
Of course
to
this is a
second.
fucking double
And
play.
that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now batting Max Kepler. Doubled his first time up. Inside. And that is ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Deep drive down
Get the
the line.
fuck out of here, bro.
Foul ball.
Oh my God,
He's
that's
ready for that
baby.
fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Come
And a base hit into
on.
right center field. Headed for the plate.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
One
I'm
run
done.
is in.
I'm done.
Rounds third, headed for the plate.
I'm done.
He'll score. 2 runs are in. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Strider deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to
Why
make
my
the play,
guys
but
can't
it's
get there
foul.
faster, get to the thing faster, get to the ball fast enough? Like, why?
And a ground ball to first. Olsen takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ground
I swear,
ball.
if it wouldn't be for the views, I wouldn't play this game, really, to be
Goes on
honest
to
with you.
first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Strider back to work.
Here's something interesting. Lots
Yeah,
of
no,
Braves
that's
have
what I'm
thrived
trying to
here at
keep the,
Truist Park, but one guy who's done well as a visiting player,
kind of momentum
Bryce
going,
Harper.
Shadow.
Over the first 6 years this park was open, he hit 12 homers in
'cause I
just
played some
43
freaking-
regular season games.
I play some football.
Man, he just
This bullshit
absolutely
aggravating
turned
me.
on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Foul ball.
I mean, appreciate that,
Harper
Shadow.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Alec Bohm, 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
This game can be so aggravating, agitating.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss.
Like,
No throw, he's in there safely.
Why did he go to second? Like, oh my God, bro.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fires to first in time.
It's close to 200.
So digging in now for Philadelphia.
Is it more
Weston
than what you was
Wilson.
doing when you was doing WWE? A lot more?
At 96, that pitch is in
Like
for
a
a
lot more
strike.
views?
And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making
Call
that
of
defense
Duty
work behind
style
it.
Yo, what's up, Smart? How you doing, man?
And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, got like on the
Phillies
way
strand
in.
1, but they lead it 4-0.
I might do WWE tonight. Way more. Yeah. You might want to stick to Capricorn and like the anime series. Shadow. I thought you would hit it off with the WWE though.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
I still got WWE
Liner, base
downloaded.
hit.
I might get back
Lead off
into
man
that
aboard.
tomorrow night. If not tonight. Nah, I'll probably do football tonight. Or,
Here's Austin
I know what
Riley.
I'm about to do.
He's
I'll
0
go
for
Recon
1.
tonight.
Riley, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Damn, bro. I can't catch a
Off-balance beat,
freaking
here's
break.
one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Foul ball there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this.
Oh, I missed the shadow. I missed you doing the
like this is very
story games
this is
too.
A treat to watch.
Out to short, Turner.
The Japanese story mode games.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty new.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time.
That's how I feel, especially when you popping off.
Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So a man at first.
I do
now
got the first base.
Nick Allen. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out towards right center field, Wilson nabs it, and that'll do it. Braves strand. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike.
The story games don't do good, but I play them behind. Oh, okay, heard that.
Check swing, and he went. Now one.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie whenever you. That's why you tell Angel whenever you're doing just Life for Strangers or some story, there's some scary game or whatever. It was like watching a movie.
Inside.
But I get bored. I get bored of doing that quick though. I ain't lying. That's why it's hard for me to do Call of Duty campaigns now.
Second time today. Max
I need
Kepler at the plate.
Get back in the Call of Duty campaigns, but I know I'm gonna get bored. I'm like, that shit bored.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1. Ball. That's inside.
And that one popped to short, Allen. And there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. On the ground. And it stays fair. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. Right to the backstop. Turner up to second, runner at third, hold, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into. After
Are we going third ball?
Over to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit the home half of the 6th.
Yeah, it's like watching the movie.
4 and the.
But like I said, I get bored of that.
Back at Truist Park, and now Drake Baldwin. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there.
It's gone by.
Bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet.
There wasn't a home.
But that
it
extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Harris at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wilson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna with some impressive production lately. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws on to first, and that is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's Bryce Harper. And a foul ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 3 in this one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That's a hit. One down. And digging in for Philadelphia. Alec, there goes the runner. Lifted in the air out to left. Profar hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead 4-0.
Hey, we out there that ball.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 2. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes Austin Riley. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed.
So bases all loaded up. Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground.
Come on.
And that is a big first out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Nick Allen will hit next. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And the batter now, Drake Baldwin. Hit weakly on the ground. Turner flips it behind his back. Pretty nice play there.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back here in Atlanta, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Strider back to work. Off the mark there. Ball one. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One up, one down. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead.
Why did it take so long to get to the freaking ball?
Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
I'm done.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Stop. Stands in with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So this game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross getting loose out there. Banks getting cranked up as well. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down, and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Fouled off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Romano, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. He's got it. That is the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. That's inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Joe Ross.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that's a base hit and a good start to the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Good feed. That's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. The Braves down to their last out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Two outs. And that is out of play. The Braves down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to everybody came through the chat. You come into a new ballpark,
we'll be back same way time, same way channel.
What you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight.
Peace.
The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our